What's up, YouTube? This is Matt right here with Level Up Reviews, and I've got a great one for you guys tonight. I'm actually going to go over what my opinion is. It's going to have some spoilers, but I'm going to go over the ending of Legion and my possible thoughts into what's going to be happening going on. I'm hoping to get a dungeon here soon, so you guys can at least watch something while I'm talking. But here's the thing. The ending of Legion. We all pretty much suspect that Blizzard is going to come out with a new expansion next year, which everyone thinks they're going to announce at BlizzCon. Which I will say, this is the new BlizzCon mount, and it is awesome. This is the Horde version, of course. And I'm actually just leveling up my Warlock right now, but... Anyway. Legion. Legion is great. We go to Argus. Here's the story. Spoilers ahead. We go to Argus. And as we know, we're all battling on Argus right now. It's been Illidan's dream for years to go to Argus. Everyone knows this. I mean, we freed Illidan, we let him go, we actually saved his life. Even though he's kind of a douche. Let's just say it. He kind of is. Anyway, we find out Sargeras is there and we try to stop him. Okay? So during this time, all of a sudden, while we're trying to stop Argus, and we're trying to kill Argus, trying to stop Sargeras, we're trying to stop the Legion, because the Legion just keeps invading. We still have invasions going on. I don't even know if there's any invasions going on right now. I should go check. Nope, no invasions. But we try to stop them all. During some of the raids that have been going on, we actually do stop Sargeras. We actually trap him. But unfortunately, there was some consequences with that. When we trap Sargeras, Sargeras decides to stab the planet. Yes. He literally stabs the planet. I don't mean like he just kind of like, okay, he dropped down and he... No, this dude's a titan. He's huge. He's a god. He takes a dagger, he stabs the planet, and infects the planet. Our planet. In fact, I'll show you the map. He actually stabs this. Okay? And I always say this name wrong. Silithus. He actually stabs Silithus in the little area about right there, just big huge gash. Okay? In doing so, a lot of people suspect that that is the new Well of Eternity. Now, here's the thing with Well of Eternity. When we get the Well of Eternity, that's a lot of power. And a lot of people, I've actually heard some suggestions, and I've heard people talking about it. People are really confused by that, because some people think that the Titans or the gods, some people think maybe the next expansion, they'll go after the Well of Eternity, because it's power. I don't believe that's going to happen. See, what I believe is actually going to happen is, our factions have been fighting. Now, I know that Horde and Alliance don't like each other, but here's the thing. They hate each other this expansion. What Sylvanas did during the battle for the Legion, when the Legion were attacking and everything, she turned her back on the Alliance. Granted, I understood why she did it. There's two sides to every story. And we know people were dying, and she decided to save the Horde. She decided to leave. And, that's great, but she still turned her back. Now, that left kind of a sour taste in everyone's mouth when it came to the Alliance. Because, for a while there, it looked like we were actually all decently getting along to the point where we actually were trying to help each other. Not anymore. So, first off, we got Sylvanas who turned her back. So we already know she's looking for power. Because Sylvanas has one thing, there's one weakness she has that she openly comes out and admits. She does not want to die. She has no intentions of death. She hates death. She fears it. So she's one who's definitely going to go out for power. She is pretty much taking over the Horde. And she's going to be going after that power. Now, we also have on the other side the Alliance. Anduin finally, during the latest patches, he finally decides that he is going to take up the mantle of his father. He goes, he gets the sword, and he decides he's going to be king. And that is great. We need him to be king. We need him here. But here's the thing. With all that, this all brings us to the new, or to the ending of Argus, which is, of course, Sargeras stabbing the planet, us taking him down, and all that happening. Well, what's going to happen next? Khadgar, if you actually watch some of the cutscenes that Khadgar's in, he mentions that after Sargeras stabs the planet, he mentions that there's going to be turmoil, and he fears for those looking for that power. But I don't really think he's hinting at the gods. I truly do think he's going to be hinting at the factions coming together. Now, everyone knows that World of Warcraft started pretty much with the factions fighting each other. And I think over the years, it's kind of lost. You don't really have as much pride. Like, you don't really care. Alliance, Horde, whatever. I don't care. And that's something that's bad, because when WoW first started, there was people that verbally hated you if you said you were Alliance or you were Horde. They verbally hated you. And now you have people who just don't care. I guess I should start paying attention to this fight too. Anyway, you just have people that just don't care. And that's, I think, a problem, because that used to be one of the core things in this raid. Or in this game, sorry. So, I think for the future they're going to try to bring that back. And that would be so awesome. I would love to have the storyline built around us actually coming together and attacking each other now. I mean, that would be... I can see so many cool stories. With that, I also think it'd be really interesting to see if they could use some of the old world. Alright, not many people level around the world anymore. I mean, look at me. I just queued for a dungeon, and that's all I'm going to do, because I'm going to almost gain a level in this dungeon. You don't really need to even level anymore in the world. And that used to be a big thing, because, I mean, World of Warcraft really means World of Warcraft. I mean, it takes hours if you were to run from one end of the continent to the other. It takes hours. And a lot of people have forgotten that. I mean, World of Warcraft, Azeroth, and all of that, they are massive continents. This is a massive game. Like, there are so many places to go in this game. I mean, so many places. So doing that would be awesome. Now, I don't know how they would do that. Really don't. It'd be very difficult, because you're going to have other people who are wanting to level. You're going to have people that are trying to go to these these older continents trying to level. And these older zones. So, one of the things that that was actually mentioned in Blair Gaming, he talked about the fact that what if for the new expansion, to gain levels, you would have to go to the old continents, but instead of like new stories, they would just have like more world quests. So you would actually compete in all these world quests and stuff, and that's how you would gain your experience and levels. I could see something more like that. They could use those to create more of a story through the world quests. And I would really love to see that. I think that would be a really cool idea. And so, all of this is really interesting, and all of this it's happening. I mean, it's happening all over. The story is going to be ending. I think Blizzard is definitely going to announce the new expansion. And a lot of cool things are going to come out of that. So, okay, during that time, I also think about this. Alliance over here, Horde over here. We're constantly fighting. There's quests over here. They're defending themselves. There's raids where they're literally just fighting, cutthroat, the whole time. You could do some kind of PvP thing with that. There's so many different possibilities to do with that story or with that arc. What if during that time, and this is just my theory, I'm not stating that any of this is going to actually happen, but what if during that time, all of a sudden, the old gods decide that while we're all distracted with each other, that's when they either attack or they start trying to slide a little bit in, and they end up gaining their power back and try to defeat us. I could see something like that. I could see them mixing a faction war with the old gods returning. I don't know about you guys, but that sounds awesome. And I really hope they could do something of the sort. I mean, this has been a really fun expansion. Now, I don't know how they're going to handle Argus in the future with new expansions. I don't know how they're actually going to handle anything. But I'm sure they have a plan for everything. It's all going to be different. But I'm excited for the future. I think the story, the way it's going, is amazing. And I know, obviously, World of Warcraft's going to keep continuing. They're not going to end it. It's going to be a while for them to end this game. I'm doing nothing for damage. I feel sorry for my team. They have to carry me. That was quick. Let's go turn in these quest items. So anyway, I mean, this is just my theory. This was a really quick dungeon. It's going to be a really quick video. This is just my theory on what might actually happen. And I do, I want to thank Blar Gaming. I checked you out. I watched your videos. He has great videos on there. You can learn a lot from his channel. I do want to plug him. And then, that sounded really weird. I want to plug his channel. Anyway. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think, because I'm really interested to talk about this. The story is finally concluding, and the Legion's going to be fucking gone. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm happy. I'm tired of the Legion. I'm tired of, freaking, can't even think of his name. Gul'dan. So, finally done with Gul'dan. You know, we're finally ending everything. And it's almost like, it almost feels kind of fresh, because it feels like we're just kind of going away from everything. We're starting anew with this whole faction war. But again, this is just my theory. I would really love to see if they actually did something like this. But guys, tell me what you think in the comments. I'd love to discuss it. Love to talk with you guys. So this has been Matt with Level Up Reviews. And I'm really, really excited for this new stuff. Make sure you like and subscribe. The videos are only going to get better over time. So as long as you stick with us, you can hit that little notification bell, and we'll make sure to keep posting videos every day. So stick with us, tell me what you guys think, and just remember to keep on gaming, and don't forget to keep leveling